What up, what up, what up? And welcome to Women of a Particular Age podcast, where we discuss women's views, life lessons, and a little bit of sugar honey iced tea. My friend, what's going on, boo? How are you doing? I loving that background, girl.
Oh, well, thank you, darling. I'm doing great. How are you today?
Oh man, it was a heck of a day. Folks, I'm sorry we wanted to go live, but some issues happened because we couldn't go live because of the issues, but it's okay. So we'll try to do it again next week. All right. So before we get started, please like, share, and subscribe. Jollystudios at gmail.com, www.jollystudios.com, and at Heather Mola. So that way you can follow Heather's weight loss journey. So look it, let us start the intro. We'll be right back. What up, what up, what up? Thank you for sticking with us. So, listen, before we get started, Heather, what do we do? We always drink ahead of time. So, cheers to everyone.
Cheers.
Okay, so, folks, we wanted to show you our pets that we have. Okay. Now, I'm going to make sure I'm honest because it's not really a pet that I have. It's a pet that I'm going to say that. Hold on, because I'm looking on here. I'm trying to see if I can have us both on here. Um, nope, I see that ain't working. That's what happens when old people get on here late. Okay, so y'all, we both have dogs. Okay, I don't
hmm
have a dog, but I have a grandbaby dog, and Heather
Yes.
has a dog. Okay,
hmm
now my boo boo is named Sparkles. It is my grandbaby dog, and she is like an 11 to 12 years old. Okay, let me show you a picture of little Sparkalita. Okay, because
Yes.
she's
Let's see
just a
little
beautiful
Sparkly.
thing.
She is
Folks, look at
adorable.
that thing. Look at that thing with her
Oh,
tongue out. Hi, Parky. Hi, Booty. Hi,
oh, hi,
Booty. Hi,
Sparklita. Oh my
Booty.
God. A little baby, so cute.
So, folks,
Oh,
listen.
a little
This is my
Christmas
grandbaby
pig.
dog. This is my daughter's dog, and her partner's dog. Sparkalita is maybe about 11 to 12 years old. I'm gonna tell you guys, she grown. Okay, now I'm not saying that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard that dogs are colorblind, but I'm gonna tell you, Sparkalita is black. I don't care what y'all say. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing more than that. Sparkalita black. She got attitude. You know, she does little black things. She she she, she black. She black dog. She got white
Um,
fur, little gray. But trust me, under that skin, she black dog. Now Sparkles used to be owned by my daughter's fiance's sister. And then what happened is they took her over, and now she is the love of their life. And we love her. She's such a
mm,
sweetie, such a good dog. Um, she doesn't give me a lot of problems when I babysit her. I think the only thing is her only requirement is that I have to go to El Pollo Loco. Okay. I have to get the crazy chicken for her. Okay.
she's spoiled. She's spoiled, the little
That thing is
grandbaby.
spoiled. Okay. So now
Yeah.
y'all, let's take a look at Heather's baby.
Yeah. So
Look at
this
this
is
thing.
this
Look
is
at that
Alvin. Look
baby.
at my baby.
Come
Oh,
on,
he's
tell us
so
a little bit about
cute.
Alvin. Come on, tell us a little bit
Yes.
about.
So Alvin, he's about 14 years old, and
Mm-hmm.
my oldest son rescued him from the local animal shelter. We already at
Oh,
that time had two little terriers, mixed.
right.
And I was like, oh no, gosh, no, really, not enough. Oh, gosh, no. Well, he sent me because he was a puppy, right? He sent me the picture from the shelter.
Right.
I melted. I said, "Oh." So it took like 2 weeks, but he got him and he brought him home. And so he's lived here all this time. My son lives up north, but he can't have pets. So,
Right.
he lives here with us. And,
Y'all,
my son
Alvin
comes.
is a cute little thing. I'm gonna tell you guys, don't let Heather
Yeah.
fool you. Alvin right now, It looked like he got a perm, but I'm gonna tell you, there'll be days that Al will be having an afro. Don't let Heather fool you. That's Leroy over there. That child ain't named
Yeah,
Alvin.
yeah.
That thing is
Yeah,
Leroy. That's little Leroy
he's
right
got
there.
that brother's got a little soul in him.
Man, do he got some soul? Ooh, train.
Yes, yeah, and
Alvin got some soul.
he's a good little dog. He's very smart
Yeah,
and he's very sweet, and he definitely has this personality. You know, he's
right.
vocal. He likes to, do little growls and stuff. It's just his
Yeah,
way of talking. So,
yeah.
yeah, he's adorable. I'm glad he's part of our family.
Cute little thing. So y'all, we just wanted to share you real quick about our pets. Don't be looking at me. Ain't no pet gonna be in my house. I done already told y'all. If y'all listen to my podcast, I've taken care of enough people. I am at the grandmother stage where you come to my house and then you go home. That's just what it is. I don't want them done.
Hmm.
Okay. All right.
Right.
So listen, we're gonna switch gears. Now we're gonna talk about something that we've never talked about with you guys, the Diddy trial. Now, listen, we only know bits and
Mhm.
pieces because guess what? As women, that ain't our business. Okay, we ain't messing with that. But we will be able to
Mhm.
give some of our opinions on things. Now, right now, the Diddy trial is in week 6, and there has been a couple of people that have already testified. Cassie has testified. There's been a bunch of Diddy's employees that's testified, and even a
Mhm.
couple of Diddy's other significant others have testified. Heather, have you seen a little bit of the trial? Do you know anything?
I
Just a little
haven't.
bit, whatever you feel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know what I'll tell you what I do know. So I know that just recently, as recent as today, they were showing some of the freak off footage. So
Woo!
that, oh my gosh, yes. And, people had their, headsets on, listening and
Mm-hmm.
watching this. So we don't know too much other than, the judge did issue a warning about what they were going to watch. Now, what I did
Right,
read is while people were watching the freak off video, that
right.
Diddy was kind of smirk, kind of wincing, kind of like,
Well, you
making
know
kind of
why?
basic.
Yeah, because you know what it is. Because he doesn't want people to really see that. But I'm gonna tell you something. This is my concern. Because folks, I'm gonna tell you. Um, Me personally, I don't have an opinion either way because once again, we need to hear everything. We need to hear everything before we make a decision. But I
That's
am
right.
going to ask a question and it could be rhetorical. When did he have time to freak off and make money? Child, they spend so much time freaking off.
A
Girl, it
lot.
just seemed like
Yes.
it was a job.
I mean, when this trial is over, I mean, this is almost like listen. This is like a book, right?
Right,
Like to write a book because you've got
right,
sex, drugs, sex trafficking, racketeering, drug deals,
right, right.
baby oil, you know,
Girl, listen,
girls
listen.
and
He got
men.
enough baby oil for all of us.
That's right. Escorts, hoes, whatever, anything you could
Man,
think of.
I
And
got hoes. I got
money,
hoes.
power,
Oh,
celebrities. I
yes.
mean, everything that you would want in a juicy, like interesting story to just,
No, no. Bring that word out. Tantalizing. Bring that word out, girl. Bring that word out from Tubi. Tantalizing. Very tantalizing. I
very
don't
good.
know.
Yes.
It's kind of scanty. I mean, a lot of this stuff is just out of the box. I mean, come on.
Yes,
Now,
it's
Heather, we're
very out of the
grown.
box.
We're right.
It's because you know what? It's like overstepping what maybe mainstream might consider as like normal. Like they have to like go way above that.
Right. Right.
Like
Right.
regular, and I'm just gonna say like regular lovemaking ain't gonna cut it. You got to take it to the
Yeah.
extra
I just
level.
think
Like
that it's to me, I think it's a lot. I think that it's a
it's a
lot. And
lot. It
Heather, as
is.
much as me and you have talked, we are not prudes. But I'm gonna tell you something,
Right. Oh no. Trust me. No, I am not
girl.
a food.
But look at
No.
but
But
look
this
at
stuff is.
but between look at between that
Mm,
baby oil and that skin to skin. Ugh, no condoms. Girl,
Mm.
no condoms. Ugh. It's a
And
lot of stuff. That poor
girl,
girl
and
and
I'm
everybody involved.
listen.
Yeah.
When you start talking
Mm-mm.
about not just the regular stuff that happens, but talking about wee wee, drinking wee wee,
Girl. Yeah.
please.
Why
No, thank you. I'll just stick to.
you
I'll, I'll have some real.
doing
I'll have some real lemonade, but not none of
that?
that.
Mm-mm.
That's
And guess what?
disgusting.
I'm gonna tell you something, and that ain't Beyonce's lemonade,
No, that ain't Beyonce's lemonade. No.
okay? Because everybody know her album, but that ain't Beyonce
Yeah.
lemonade. But we gonna leave it
Yeah.
alone. We gonna leave
Yes.
Diddy alone. Listen, I hope that this works out the way it's supposed to. But I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of intertwined stuff going on. It's very disgusting to me. Like I said, I ain't approved, but I don't need that much baby oil. I'm gonna let you know right now. Okay, I'm gonna let you know right now. So now
Yeah.
we gonna switch gears because guess what? Guess
Yes.
what? Me and Heather found out. Y'all, Trump about to get a phone. Trump about to be selling us a phone. Now, folks, let me tell you guys something. I just happened to be scrolling, and I heard
Mhm.
something about Trump having a phone called the Trump T. This phone is going to cost $499, and it's supposed to be $47.50 a month. You are supposed to have, you can have make calls, text, and internet. And I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hmm.
He's going to try to compete with iPhone. Okay, me, I'm keeping my iPhone. And I'm going to tell you right now, if this phone ends up to being the only phone, I'm going back to Android. Just being honest. Okay. So Heather, what do you think
Hmm.
about that deal?
I think it's I think it's stupid. I don't know. I think it's I think it's
Mr.
absolutely
President, I didn't say that.
I
It
think
was
it's so
Heather.
ridiculous,
Oh,
friend.
Heather
Come
had
on.
the money.
The Trump phone, please.
No,
Like
I'm
Trump,
serious. I'm not getting that phone. Who nobody want that phone, girl. Ain't nobody tripping off
I'm
that.
not
Ain't nobody getting that.
listen, I have the iPhone 16. I'm very happy with it. I'm not
Right,
changing it. I'm not
right.
changing my carrier. And
Mm-hmm.
no, no, I'm not.
Girl, we ain't doing
I'm
none
not
of that.
doing nothing Trump. No, I'm not
None of that.
interested.
None of that.
No.
None of that.
Yeah,
I'm
move
sorry. I'm
along.
sorry, Mr.
You will.
President, Mr. POTUS. But the thing is, there's a lot of money already going up to Washington right now. So
Right.
I think I'm just going to continue to give it to iPhone for right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Unless something
Trump
comes up
phone.
better, no, I ain't getting that.
That is
That ain't popping.
this is the Trump phone is what I call wah wah wah. Mm-mm.
Girl, we ain't getting that mess. We ain't getting that mess. Okay. So
Yeah.
listen, we also saw a movie, and we know you guys saw this movie too.
Yes.
It's wonderful. And this movie is Netflix Straw with Taraji B. Hinton. Taraji P. Hinton. Let me call her by her name, child, before I get cussed out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this movie was an hour and 45 minutes. It's on Netflix, y'all. And let me go ahead and give you the description. A single mother's world unravels in chaos as her day goes from bad to worse to catastrophic as she struggles to care for her ill daughter, pushed to the brink by the world that seems indifferent to her. Y'all,
Yes.
this movie. Now, I have to be
Mm.
honest with you, folks. I didn't want to see this at first because once I start seeing Taraji with that crying and stuff, I did not want to be sad. And I'm going to tell you, I watched this movie and I loved it, y'all. And I was
Hmm.
sad. I was sad all
Hmm.
the way through it. Heather, how did
Hmm.
you feel
Yeah.
about this movie?
Wow. I mean,
It was a lot. It was a lot.
it is for this single mom of the
Yeah.
one young daughter who's ill. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it is so many series of unfortunate events.
Right. But
Is
how'd you feel
like,
about it though?
but how do I feel about it? I mean,
Yeah, how'd you feel about the
I
movie?
well, I like the movie.
Okay.
Okay, I did like the movie. but it just
Right.
brought so many emotions of so many things that were happening that like I felt like all the things that she was going through, I was like, oh my gosh, one more thing, how much can this woman take,
Right.
so it was just
Right.
really like, I mean, it was crazy. It was because from start to finish, almost till the end, I mean, you were just like, oh my gosh, what else can happen to this woman? And you see all those emotions that she's going through. And then the other people that are the other players who are adding, like, her employer, the
Right.
landlord, the
Yeah, it was a lot of
doctor,
stuff going on. A lot
a,
of bad things that were happening to
a
her.
lot of bad things. And you know what?
Right.
If you see it, you have to see it for like, you have to understand it's a movie. It's going to invoke a lot of
Yeah,
emotions. And yes, maybe
that's
something
right.
like
And
this
she
may not
did.
have happened to someone within a day because this is kind of taking course, in a relatively short period of time.
Yeah.
But I think anybody can probably relate to at least one thing that happened to this woman, at least,
Well,
if
I'm gonna
not
be
more.
honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the movie because Tyler is very intuitive. This movie, honestly, um, I can say that this could happen to any woman, but specifically, this movie could happen to a black woman. What I noticed is that there was a lot of misunderstandings in this movie. A lot.
Yes.
A lot of misunderstandings and a lot of assumptions. A lot of
Right.
misunderstandings and assumptions. And what I
Yes.
noticed in the movie is if you notice, people didn't ask. They assumed a lot of things.
Yes. They
And I
assumed a
think the
lot.
reason why Tyler did this is because honestly, Heather, being a black woman, there's a lot of assumptions that are made. And I think that that was the reason why he made the movie because he wanted to show that I mean, because I don't want to tell the movie. I just don't want to tell the movie.
Yeah. Right.
There's a lot of different things that happened in this movie, and to me, if you go, you see the movie. I guarantee you, as a woman, but especially a black woman, you could relate to a lot of this. And I don't want to say. I just won't say a black woman because there's a lot of women that go through this of what you saw. Okay. It might not be relative to a lot of people, but there's a lot of women that go through this, which is being a single parent, not having a husband, not having a lot of resources. That happens
Right.
a lot. And it's not just
Yeah.
black women, it's a lot of women. But I think that Tyler, because he is an African American man, he wanted to make sure that he did homage to us. And he just wanted to make sure to prove a point that I hate to say it, but sometimes as black women, the outside world sometimes makes us think that we have to work harder.
Hmm.
We have to be
Right.
we have to we have to show up harder. We have to show up. And
Yeah.
I think that
Right.
that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to show the struggles of women, what women go through, but especially a black woman. This was honestly, Heather,
Yeah.
I'm so glad you got me to watch it because I wasn't going to watch it at first because I'm a funny girl. I wasn't
Yeah.
going to watch it, girl. I'm a funny girl. I'm
Well,
going to watch
well, to me, just from the little clips that I saw, it was very intense, and I thought, oh my
it.
gosh, this sounds like this lady, because she has a scene that she's just like falling apart, like crying, and I'm like, oh my
Right,
gosh, this. I mean,
right,
just the
right,
clip is so intense. But the
right.
other thing, like you were saying about being misunderstood or misunderstanding, is
Yeah,
really is thinking what else could it be, just you can't just assume by someone's emotion reaction what is
exactly.
happening in their life or how they're
Right,
reacting. You can't
right,
assume because you can
right.
misunderstand very quickly, because a lot of times it's something else that
Yes. And,
maybe
and,
you can't
and in
relate
here,
to.
in
Yeah,
this
maybe you
movie,
can't
there was a
relate
lot
to
of
it.
something else. There was a lot of
Yes.
something else. It was just a lot of it was a lot of assumptions. A lot of assumptions, and it could have
Yes.
went down a different way. Honestly, if people would have asked questions. People didn't ask
Right.
questions, you just assumed.
Yes.
Okay,
And
so folks
I
listen.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. No, I
No, no,
just
no. Go
wanted
ahead
to
really
say,
quickly.
No, I just wanted to add this little thing on there. The
Amen.
movie also touches on what I would say like mental health.
Yeah, yeah,
No, I
yeah. And I
you
believe
could
that I believe that she got that way because of all the struggles. There just was a lot of struggle.
exactly,
Okay, it
exactly.
just was. She was
Yes,
just going
yes.
through a lot. She just was
A
going
lot of
through a lot,
pressure,
and I feel like towards the end, yeah,
a lot of pressure, a lot of anxiety, panic.
right,
I mean, a lot of
right,
responsibilities. So yes, right.
right. So I just feel like she went through a lot. So, folks, I'm going to tell you, if you get a chance, please go and see Straw. It is
Yeah,
on Netflix right now. I'm telling you, it was awesome. Thank God for Heather getting me to watch it because, yeah, I don't like watching. Okay, I don't.
right.
So, folks, listen. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Once again, before you leave, please like, share, and subscribe. JollyStudios@gmail.com, www.jollystudios.com, and up. Heather Mola because she's getting slim, trim, and sugar free every day.
Thank
Okay?
you.
All right. So, folks, we love you. Thank you so much, and we'll
Yes.
see you next
Thanks
week.
for
Have a good one,
joining.
okay? Bye
Till
bye.
next time. Bye.